Hey guys, what's up? A lot of people have been asking me one question and I wanted to put it to rest. That question is, hey guys, what's up? Welcome. And I just wanted to post this video because a lot of people have been asking me one question and I wanted to put it to rest. That question is, hey Gabe, are you balding? Quick and short answer is, yeah, I am. But there's a longer answer that is so much more complicated and I want to get into it. I've heard so many people suffer the same problem as I had. Short answer, yes, I'm balding. Does it run in my family? Yep. I have an uncle and another uncle, both on my mom and dad's side, that lost their hair. I have cousins that lost their hair as well. But both my parents, my sister, and my brother have a full head of hair, and I'm the only one that had the receding hairline ever since I was in college. Everything was fine. I've lived with my high hairline for the longest time up until July this year of 2020, when I started seeing my hair thin so rapidly, and every time I'd run my hand through my hair, there would always be like loose hair falling, and it kind of alarmed me already because maybe about a month ago I was looking in the mirror, dressing up, getting ready, and then I noticed something, and I'm going closer to the camera to show you guys. I noticed this small bald spot over here. I can still feel it. I don't even have to look at it on the camera, it's there. And then I started seeing more bald spots pop up, and I don't know if you guys can really see the one on the left. This one is balding, and so is this. So there's so many different kind of like parts to it of my head that's coming up with these bald spots. But more interestingly, one thing I noticed, and I have pretty hairy legs, right? So I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll try to move closer, but if you guys can check it out, I have a bald spot here too. And it's the same with my other leg, but not as apparent. So I usually have hairy legs, and when I noticed that, I felt like something was wrong. So I went on a wild goose chase, trying to figure out what's wrong. I went to a handful of medical professionals. So at first I went to my general physician, referred me to an endocrinologist, because an endocrinologist looks at your hormones. That's your thyroid, to see if I had hypothyroidism. Luckily, I don't. I'm just a naturally big guy with a receding hairline still, so that didn't really answer my question. And the endocrinologist said, hey, you know what, we've done that, you're cleared on my part, go to a dermatologist. The dermatologist just gave me a couple of oils, different shampoo. I already use baby shampoo, by the way, and I wash my hair once a day with a shampoo, water it as much as possible. I drink a lot of water. You know, they put me on vitamin E, vitamin D, and also biotin, just to really give me the nutrients to help regrow my hair. I was even using minoxidil for a while, which dried out my skin horribly, by the way. So just a fair warning, if you guys are gonna use minoxidil, it's gonna dry out your skin. So I stopped since then, so it's back to normal. And then, you know what, nothing really happened. It kept on falling out. So I'm thinking it's alopecia, right? So alopecia is when your hair stops regenerating because of stress or whatever, which is funny because I'm getting more stressed not knowing what's going on with my hair, because this is kind of like a source of confidence. And I'm gonna show you guys, it's not the best thing, but it's thin AF. It's thin AF. It stung, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time I know that there's something going on in my body and I'm trying to figure it out. And I think that this is the most important thing, is I'm really just trying to figure it out. And I think I wanted to take this time to let you guys know that, you know, even prior to getting this to this state of my hair, which I need to stop touching, by the way, even before this started happening, I had planned early in the year that I was gonna get a hair transplant, because, you know, I'm always in front of the camera, I'm always hosting events. I want my hairline back to where it was before and thicker. I guess this is the start of my journey to that. I want to normalize men getting their hair transplants if it's going to boost their confidence, much like how other people get, you know, cosmetic surgery for their nose or their jaws or whatever it is. That's okay. It's okay. Your confidence matters. And right now I'm telling you guys, me losing my hair and me with my thinning hair is actually really affecting my confidence. But that's what it is. So hopefully, one, I get to figure out what's wrong with this, because if I don't get to figure this out, my hair transplant's not gonna happen. So the hair transplant doctor said that I need to figure out what's causing my hair loss, because if I do the transplant and I don't figure out what's going on with my hair, it might not stick. And that makes total sense. I agree. I was supposed to have my transplant in November, but most likely it's not gonna happen anymore. We're probably gonna move it to next year and see what's going on with my hair. So that's why as early as now, I'm trying to figure out what's going on, because I want this solved. Like, it's bothering me already, psychologically and emotionally. You know, I was coming to terms with it already, and then this happened. So it's kind of like throwing a curveball. And I don't know if you guys can see it. It's kind of like in patches. It's here, then it's full here, and then it's here again. I don't know. I'm just gonna ask for your support, your prayers, in figuring whatever this is out. Hopefully it can get cured or healed, and I will update you guys on what had happened. So it's been about a month and a half since I recorded that video, and looking back as I was editing it, I saw so much differences between who I am now, both physically with my hair, but also mentally and emotionally in how I feel. The change in my kind of like mood is stark. I'm a lot happier, I'm a lot more confident, I speak much better again. And that just kind of like wraps it up for me and about how important it is, or it was, to kind of like figure out what was going on with my body. Because as much as it was kind of like superficial, it was just my hair, it was also affecting me in ways that I didn't really directly see at that point. You know, I was letting go of myself physically. I'm glad that gyms are back open. I'm hitting the gym again. I'm a lot more active. You know, it was alopecia according to my doctor, but she did also say that it wasn't stress related. At least she doesn't think it was. So what she did was she prescribed me spironolactone and finasteride. Now, please don't take those unless they are prescribed by your doctor. So definitely check that out. I'm not saying those names for you guys, but those two work for me. But as a safety precaution, she also asked me to take some penicillin shots just to make sure that it wasn't a bacterial infection that was causing my alopecia, because it was strange that even my shin hair was going away. So that being said, here's my hair. I think that it's much better, in a much better condition than what I showed you guys earlier on in this video. It's much thicker, it's grown back. As you guys can see, the bald spots are gone. Yes. For some reason also, eyebrows looks thicker, and my shin hair, my leg hair, guys, it's back in action. So it's grown. My hair isn't still as thick as I wish it was, and that's why I'm still gonna push through with a hair transplant. Not only do I want a lower hairline, I also really just want to get my head of hair thicker, and just, you know, I know it's a source of confidence for me. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, that whatever it is that makes you feel more confident, whether it may seem superficial, it's okay for you to pursue that. I think that's something that I've learned so much here, is that the mere fact that I thought that, you know, I was coming into terms with losing my hair, with my hair thinning, I thought it was okay, but I didn't realize the psychological impact that it would have on me as I was going through those last couple of months. So if you guys are struggling with unknown hair loss, or if you do know why your hair is falling, I definitely empathize with you. I get it. And if you guys know somebody who's going through it as well, it is psychologically scarring. It's also very important, I think, that I mentioned that if there is something wrong with your body, visit the doctor. I used to be somebody who didn't do that, but because I am fortunate enough to have the access to medical care, I decided to take that initiative and figure out what was wrong with me. And I'm glad that it's definitely improved my hair. Hopefully it does get better. And hopefully my confidence still keeps skyrocketing. And I wish that you guys can learn something from this, or you guys are able to learn how to support somebody who could be going through something like that. It was a very rough time. I remember kind of like losing my confidence in that span of 4 months, and it was just my hair. Imagine some people lose different parts of themselves completely, either by choice or hereditary. I don't know. It just really is so scarring. So please support other people and don't judge people for the choices that they make. So if somebody's gonna get rhinoplasty, if somebody's gonna get a boob job, if somebody's gonna, go get a hair transplant, it doesn't mean that they're vain. It just means that they're going after that security, that confidence that they might be losing because they don't have that. So that's one thing I definitely learned here. Take care of yourself, and that is also an extension part of your physical body. If you guys have any questions, if you guys have any comments, feel free to write them down below. I will answer you guys, especially if you guys are based in Manila. I will recommend you to my dermatologist. She is an amazing dermatologist, and I'm really just happy that I was able to figure this out, and hopefully it does get better. I will still video my hair transplant journey, but that's going to be for another video because this has been way too long already. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. Don't forget to hit that like, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because there's a big change that's going to happen, and it's not a hair transplant that I will tease you about right now, but I will not say. And since I am rambling on, don't forget to please follow me on all my social media at Gabe Roberto, and I will see you guys real soon.